Alrighty, do want to welcome everybody to our Saturday morning breakfast call for Saturday, June 16th, 2018. My name is Joel Broughton. I'm here with my beautiful wife and business partner, Kristen. And hey, I'm excited, of course, as always, to be talking to you guys on a beautiful, sunny, wonderful Saturday morning. I just want to recognize those of you that are earning a check, getting matching postcards, or a little bit of both. So congratulations to Greg and Sam and Pandora, Roy, Adam, Sandra, Eugene, Michael, Mike, Raymond. Congratulations to Wolf and Richard, Jean, Kathleen, Stephen, Christopher, Randy, Thomas. Congratulations to John, Nate, Grant, Harry, Ryan. Congratulations to John, Judith, Matt, Brian, and Jimmy. And congratulations to everybody that's building their business, that's continuing to make an impact, putting people into their network marketing company, because of course that's what we're here for. There's really not any new updates. Summertime's upon us, and we'll continue to work to help you build your business. But today I want to talk about promoting your business, and I'm going to talk about how to promote your business as well. So the first thing, and I just threw these out here, you can look at them, of course, but this is kind of what I want to talk about, is that there's, I've talked to a few people just this past week, in the last 7 days, and, one of the things they were asking me is like, what should I be doing? What do I have to do? I'm trying to decide, like, what business to build, and the funny thing is, like, I think sometimes our focus is a little bit off. I think sometimes our focus is on, trying to find the exact correct right business with the right timing, at the right positioning, with the right products. And if I don't find that, I'll have to keep looking. But at the end of the day, it's, this industry actually, it's not necessarily just about that. It's to me, it's more about, like, how much are you advertising? Like, how much are you promoting your business? And you need to get started right now. Like, if you're not promoting, then you're kind of getting behind the 8 ball. You're losing time. Time is a factor in our lives that most people don't consider when they go to work, when they spend time with their family, when they build their business. A lot of people mostly consider the money, right? Like, how much am I getting paid? How much am I spending? But you're not necessarily considering how much time you're spending, or how much time you're wasting, or how much time you're letting slip by. And if you don't believe me, just ask anybody who's over the age of, let's say, 80 or 90, and they'll tell you that over and above money, over and above everything else in their life, they kind of wish they had a little bit of time back. They wish that they had an extra 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, not days, years back, that they could, accomplish different things in their lives. So if you want to live a different life, if you want to work from home, if you want to not have to go to work every day, not have to commute. I mean, some people literally spend a half an hour to an hour every single day commuting to work, which to me is, it hasn't really ever been a reality, because when I used to work, we actually lived in a smaller town, so it probably only took me 10 or 15 minutes to get to work. But if you want to change, you've got to start that change right now. You've got to start promoting. In our industry, the most successful people, above all else, do one thing better than everyone else, and that's promoting. Just promoting, just advertising more than everybody else. When I was talking to the one guy, I said, well, why don't you at least just start advertising while you're trying to figure out what you're going to do? Like, why don't you just get going? You've already got two. So he had a marketing system, and he had 2 businesses already. I said, why don't you just kind of start advertising more? He goes, yeah, I got to do that. But I had this question about this other business. And I'm not knocking him because he's excited about different opportunities. Like I'm constantly excited about different things, right? Like I'm looking at different things and I'm getting excited, but more than anything, I'm focused on promoting what I have, promoting the business and generating income with what I currently am doing. It's okay to get excited about something else, but don't let that stall your current business, right? Nobody else is going to build your business for you. Nobody else is going to advertise for you. Nobody else is going to promote for you. The great thing about entrepreneurship is that you either make it or you don't. There's no sort of halfway, maybe pretending that I'm making it. You either succeed or you don't. The marketplace tells you if you're good enough, if you're promoting enough, if you're advertising enough. And if you're not, the marketplace doesn't pay you, right? Like you don't make money if you're not advertising enough. When you go to a job, oftentimes what we do, I'm the same as everybody else, by the way, when I used to work, you can kind of hide in the back some days. You don't have to perform every day. You don't have to work hard every day. You know, you can do your job, but if you don't get it done today, tomorrow, your employer is going to pay you to come back and pick up where you left off. You can take a day off when you want to take a day off. You know, the work's still going to be there when you get back. I mean, the same thing in your own business, except you won't have any results. You won't get paid, right? Like you won't be earning income. You won't be generating anything. So in your own business, you've got to realize that the buck stops with you, literally. Like if you're not advertising, nobody else is either, right? In your business. One of the funny things that I used to think when I was first getting started in network marketing, this is truly what I used to think, okay? You might think this too, I'm not sure, but this is how I used to feel. I used to believe that I just had to find 2 or 3 or 4 really good people, like top network marketers or top people, enroll them, and then they would build my entire business for me, and I could go sit on a beach somewhere. Like that's what was sold to me. That's what people told me I could do. Just find a couple of really good people, and they'll build the business for me. Well, the thing that I learned, I think, over the years is that it's possible to do that. You know, nothing's impossible. It's absolutely possible to do that, but the chances of doing that is finding people that are so self-motivated that are going to build the business without me, that aren't going to need my help, and I'm going to be able to stop promoting, are so tiny. Like, and not just find one person, but find multiple people that are going to do that, right? Here comes the needle in the haystack analogy, right? But you've got to find like 5 needles, right, in that haystack, all right? You're lucky if you might poke into one, but so what's the alternative then? Well, you've got to find a bunch of people all the time and have a systematic way to market your business to constantly promote and advertise to new people, to find new people. Eventually, so now, okay, what I realize that instead of trying to find 2 people that are going to go build my huge business for me, I understand that I have to constantly be enrolling new people, advertising to find new customers, new business partners, constantly, forever, that want to do the same thing that I'm going to do. Because what I didn't realize when I was younger, when I first got started, was that some people quit the business. I'm not sure why nobody ever told me that. You know, when they drew those bubbles on the whiteboard and they said, look, 2 get 2, and then 2 get 2, and then 4 get 2 more, and then they're going to, you know, they never crossed any off for attrition. They never crossed any off for people quitting. They always said that the next guy would get 2, the next guy would get 4, the next guy would enroll 17, you know. They always just assumed in their presentations that it would happen that way. And guess what? It doesn't. A lot of people are going to join and do nothing ever. to this day, I can't figure out why people join a business and do no advertising, especially when we provide them a system like just send out a few postcards. Well, people get busy in their lives. People run out of money. People lose interest. People forget. People have other priorities, right? They're not necessarily like you and I. They don't necessarily have as much drive as you and I. They're different people, right? So they want it. They just don't want it as bad as we do, right? They're just not as invested as we are. So nobody else is really going to build your business for you. Your upline won't, your downline won't, your friends won't, your sidelines won't, the company owner won't. They'll build with you. Okay, that's a good distinction. They will build with you. They'll help you. They'll provide you resources. But they're not going to do it for you. They're going to build their own business for them. Right? And your business might encompass some of their business. You might get spillover from them. You might get leads from them. You might get resources. You might get whatever. You might get something from your upline, from your downline, right? But they're still not going to build your business for you. You still have to build your business, right? If you want to have a full-time income from home, you have to build it. You can use our systems with the postcards. You can use our stuff. You can use our advertising. You can use our presentations. You can use our training. I mean, I've created a lot of great stuff for you to be able to use, but you still have to actually send the postcards, build your business. Really, at the end of the day, you've got to do something, right? Like that's kind of like the key is like get something done. Whether you send postcards, whether you talk to people, whether you send emails, I mean, you've just got to do something. You can't just sit there, join a business, and expect something to happen magically. This is actually literally, if somebody could answer this question, I would be forever grateful. If you could answer this question for me. Why do people join a business, spend anywhere from $20 to $300 to join, and then literally do nothing? And some of them, why do they pay their monthly fees on an auto ship for a product or service and never build the business and never promote and never advertise and never talk to a soul? Why does that happen? Does anybody know? It's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of ridiculous in a way. Is it because people don't have a follow-through? Is it because it's too hard? Is it because they're scared? Is it because they get too busy? Do you get too busy? Do you forget? I mean, I think part of it is commitment level, right? Like, are we really committed to this, or do we just hope and wish, right? Do we wish it would be? Do we wish our lives would be better, or are we actually committed to changing our lives? Like, are we actually committed to living a different life and having more success and winning? I mean, I guess it's the same reason why some people go to the gym every day and I've been putting it off. I look at my body and I'm like, need to go to the gym. Need to work out some more. I used to work out more. Got to get back to it, right? And that plays in my mind, and yet I don't drag my butt there, right? What's the priority? Maybe are we prioritizing something over our business? Are we prioritizing something over our exercise, over our physical health? I mean, I'll make a commitment to start exercising more regularly, getting myself in shape. I'm already working from home, so obviously I can commit to working more, but if you'll commit to building your business and working from home, I mean, maybe I'll get in shape. And we'll do a little trade-off here. Because I think it's just in our minds. I think truly anybody who doesn't succeed is it's kind of like a self-limitation. Like, I believe that you're just not doing the work. I'm just not showing up at the gym, to stay in the shape that I want to be in physically. I think the people that aren't working from home, that aren't generating the income, I don't think it's that you didn't find the right business. I don't think it's that you don't know what to do. I think literally it's a lack of commitment, a lack of not doing enough activity, not willing to do the right activity. Do you know what I mean? So do something. Get to work. Advertise more. If you want to find the right people, you just got to advertise more. I've actually found a lot of really good, successful people to join our business, my business. I just advertise a lot. I'll send more postcards, emails, phone calls. I'll call people. Hey, let's get started. What's it going to take? And the fourth thing really that I was talking to this gentleman about the other day is I said, listen, have you ever considered promoting yourself? And he was kind of like, yeah, that would be a good idea. I should do that. I'm like, no, but seriously, have you ever considered promoting yourself? I said, look at Dr. Dick in our business, Dr. Dick Pritchard. He understands that he needs to promote himself. I said, I talk about him sometimes on the calls. I mention his name. I promote him. He's one of our brand partners. The reason why he promotes himself is because he understands that no matter what business he's in over the next 5 or 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 years, he's going to be the one that's in it. So he promotes himself. And even though he uses Postcard Networker as the system, as the marketing system, as the funnel, as the website, as the automation, he's still got his name going out, his picture going out on all his postcards. He's got his team using his name, his picture, his postcards. So no matter what he chooses to join, what business he chooses to promote, people will tend to know his name because he's getting it out there. Think about this. Every time you send out 100 postcards, 200 postcards, 300 postcards, okay? Every time you send out 300 postcards, 500 postcards, some people will join, right? Let's say out of 100 postcards, 1 or 2 people join your business. Well, what happened to the other 98 people? They didn't join your business. They didn't give you money. But if they got a postcard with your name on it and your picture on it, then at least they know who you are for the next time that maybe they get a postcard, or that they come and look at your business, or they're floating out there in the industry. They're going to join with somebody, And what if one of your teammates, one of your downline, one of your business partners calls them and says, "Oh yeah, I'm working with Dr. Dick." They're like, "Oh, I get his postcards. I've seen him. Yeah, he's really successful, isn't he?" Yep, he is. It makes it easier to bring people into your network marketing business if they know who you are. It makes it easier if the conversation goes like this. "Hey, aren't you the guy on the postcard?" Yes, that was me. "Oh, wow." You know what I mean? The conversation is different. You want to change the conversation? Put your face and your name on a postcard. Put your name and face on a book. Put your name and face. I mean, we provide you these resources in Postcard Networker. I understand you have to pay for it. I understand it costs you money. But it doesn't cost you anything to write your own book. If you don't need help, You can literally write and publish your own book today. You can figure out how to do it. I learned how to do it. Dr. Dick learned how to do it. I helped him a little bit. But he can publish books anytime he wants now. He knows how. He knows the process. We walked him through everything. What would your business be like if you were the author of your own home-based business book? Or if you had your name and your face and your and everything on a website or on a postcard, and your team was using that? Don't think of like the next 3 months. Okay, a lot of us constantly focus on like, well, it's going to cost me money right now. Do I get that money back right away? I want you to stop thinking about that, and I want you to start thinking about what's your business going to be like in the next 5 years or 10 years. Are you still going to be muddling about, right? Are you still going to be just trying to make things work? Or are you going to make changes so that you're positioned as the leader, so that you're positioned with us at the top, that people want to join you? I think in network marketing, a lot of people are short-sighted. I was that way when I first got started. I just wanted to make a profit. I just wanted to make money today. And when I started thinking a little bit differently, when I started thinking about, yeah, I got to start doing things and acting the way that's going to create long-term, wealth and long-term income in network marketing, all of a sudden the short-term income started coming faster. And that's when I started positioning myself, started writing little booklets and books, and started, putting my name on a website, my face on a website, postcards, sales material. When I started doing that and started positioning myself and promoting myself, the short-term income started to really increase really fast. I was going for the long-term income by investing in my brand, but the short-term income started coming fast too. So how do you promote your business today? Send out some postcards. Joel, I already did that this month. I already did my marketing this month. All right, send out some more. I mean, none of us, including myself, has sent out enough advertising this month. None of us. I haven't. You haven't. None of us have spent enough to continue growing a huge, massive business. It's just the way it is. All right? You can always do more. There's always more leads. There's always more exposures. There's always more advertising that you can do to build your business. But Joel, I never got as good a return as I thought I would get on my postcards. Great. You're building for the long term. You've got to make relationships. You've got to start bringing people into your network marketing company. The income and the profits come from the leverage of the postcards. They don't come from the postcards, right? If you haven't figured that out yet. They come from the leverage. The reason why I'm so successful with postcard marketing is because I have a lot of leverage. I have a lot of people sending out postcards that are in my downline. Period. That's it. It's not because I send out hundreds of thousands of postcards personally. I have to send out thousands of postcards myself to find the people, right, that are going to do it. But eventually they're going to do it too. And then I'm sending out mine, they're sending out theirs. I'm never going to stop, though, because I always have to replace the people that quit. I always have to replace for attrition. I have to find new leaders to replace the old leaders that don't want to do it anymore, that have moved on. And so do you. You can send direct mail pieces. Buy a list of leads, write a letter, put it in an envelope, throw it in the mail. Joel, I don't know copywriting. Okay, well, at some point, if you want to be a professional network marketer, professional mail order person, maybe you might want to learn a little copywriting. Maybe you might want to test 100 letters. 100 letters are only going to cost you about $100. What if it worked? What if whatever you wrote worked so amazing, better than any of us quote unquote professional copywriters, you know? But you never tried it because you were scared or because you just didn't think it could work. Right? You can get leads from us in Postcard Networker. You can buy leads from other lead companies. You can just test it to see. Write a letter. 2 pages, 3 pages. Come talk to me. Say, hey, Joel, listen, what would it take for me to get you to write me a letter? I might do it, I might not. Okay? Depending on the offer, depending on how much time I have. I mean, I'm generally fairly busy, but I mean, it might be interesting. Or you write the letter, I'll prove it for you. What if the direct mail piece that you create yourself is a total home run? What if for some reason, for some odd reason, it just really connects with people and they all want to join your business? What if you get a 3% response rate on your letter? And everybody just starts like clamoring to, and 3% is pretty good, by the way. You might be like, oh, 3 out of 100, that's not a lot, but yeah, that's pretty good. That's clamoring. That's people clamoring to join your business. You can run some online ads. You can learn how to run online advertising. There's nothing stopping you from expanding your knowledge in your business, right? We don't teach a lot of online advertising other than the YouTube training and the YouTube stuff that we do because it's simple, it's easy, right? It doesn't take a lot of training to take a video, download it, and then upload it onto your channel. Type in some title tags in the description, right? It doesn't take a lot of, training for that. But nothing to say you can't learn Facebook advertising. Nothing to say you can't learn how to build a huge following on Instagram to promote your business. And networking. Just call some people. Everybody in network marketing wants the same thing you want. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. Everybody that's currently in network marketing wants the dream of residual income, working at home, having time freedom, making more money, being debt-free. Like, pick one. We all want the same thing. Some of us are closer than others to having some of that stuff or to getting some of that stuff. But we all want that same stuff. There's nothing stopping you today from picking up the phone, doing some searches online, finding some people and just calling them and offering them an opportunity to help promote their business, and then pushing them into the Postcard Networker system, showing them how they can promote their business using postcards. Hey, Mary, just giving you a quick call. I saw you online there. I was just doing a search looking for some network marketers to work with. What I do is I just call people and I just show them our postcard marketing system, which can help promote your XYZ business. No pressure, but I just thought I'd reach out and see whether or not you'd be interested in, in some more leads for your business. A different way to build your business. A better way to build your business. An easier way to build your business. A simple way for you and your downline to generate more signups for XYZ company. Yeah, I might be interested in looking at it. Tell me about it. Okay, and then you can have a conversation. Or you can just send them to the website and say, listen, I don't have a lot of time right now, but I'll give you, if you give me your email address, I'll send you the website right now. You can check it out. Just sign up for free, go through the process, and you can see where you can get some postcards and plug your network marketing company in. And then once you sign up, why don't we get on the phone later today or tomorrow, and I'll kind of walk you through it and I'll explain it to you and answer any questions you have. I mean, how hard is that? You could call 5 people a day, 10 people a day. You don't have to do this, by the way. You don't have to cold call people to enroll them in a postcard marketing system. You just send postcards. You can run direct mail. You can do online ads. I'm just saying there's different ways to build a business. There's different ways to get relationships. You could use Postcard Networker as just kind of an opportunity to speak to people about, hey, listen, we build our business using postcards, and then try to enroll them into your network marketing company. Sell them your products and services. You can use Postcard Networker as an excuse to call them, right? Hey, I see you got a business. We've got a postcard marketing system that helps, network marketers build their business. And then you can lead the conversation eventually to your network marketing company to try and enroll them. I mean, it's up to you, like really, but here's the thing, like you've got to promote. You've just got to get out there and promote. So you've got to either send more postcards than you are now. You got to maybe send some direct mail pieces, run some online ads, do some networking, or do something else to get the word out. Our whole business is just simply about one activity, right? Collecting people. That's it. That's your whole job. Collect some people. Find some people, collect them, put them into your business, help them get started, encourage them to join. I mean, no matter what kind of language you want to use to describe what we do, sell people, enroll people, help them, give them a dream. We've just got to get a lot of people. And the only way to do that is to promote more than you are now. The only way that I'm going to grow my business is to promote more than I am now. So I'm not talking like, I'm not saying, well, you guys have to do this, but I'm not doing it. No, I've got to promote more too. I probably promote more than, well, I'm going to take a stab here. I definitely promote more than everybody on the call. I definitely promote more than everybody, not everybody combined. I think that would be silly, but I definitely promote more individually than any other individual in Postcard Networker in terms of letters, direct mail, talking on the phone, running online ads. If you had any clue how many letters and postcards and online advertising and networking that I did on a regular basis, I think you might be overwhelmed. So I'll probably not tell you. But what I do want to tell you is that you need to do more than what you're doing now. Double it, triple it, and your results will follow. If you do more advertising than you're doing now, if you do more promoting than you're doing now, no matter how much you're doing, and I know you're doing maybe as much as you feel that you can or whatever your budget allows or whatever, just figure out a way to do double what you're doing now or triple what you're doing now or 5 times as much as you're doing now. You'll see your business explode. Absolutely, I'll tell you that. If you're spending $100 in advertising right now and you have the ability to spend $500 in advertising and you do it, you will see more leads coming in your business instantly. You will see more signups in your network marketing company, and you'll see more leverage in the advertising of your team. It's just the way it works. So I guess the plan of action or the call to action here this weekend is have a wonderful weekend with your father or with your kids, or wish a father, if you don't have kids, if you don't have a father, wish some fathers that you see out in public today a wonderful weekend. And then either today or tomorrow or on Monday, whenever you feel like you want to get started, immediately for some of us, we'll put it off to Monday for some of us, start advertising more, start promoting more, double up, triple up, quadruple what you're doing, get more postcards out, get more direct mail pieces out, do more networking, whatever it is that you feel that you want to do to increase your business. Let's really let's hammer down during the whole summer, June, July, August. Let's push our business more than we ever have before and enroll more people than we ever have before and gain more leverage so that when September hits, which is one of the best mailing months of the year, September, October, 2 of the best mailing months of the year, when that hits, it's not just you putting the pedal to the metal, but it's an entire team of people that you have leverage through that are going for it. Let's build towards September throughout the summer. And the only way to have a really huge September is to have a lot of mailers, to have a lot of leverage, to have a lot of people that are doing the activities to build the business. I'm going to push really hard this summer, and I hope that you'll join me. I hope that you'll do that for your business. And I know that if you do that, you'll have a much more successful fall, a much more successful, winter and year. So let's get to it, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a wonderful Father's Day, everybody. And hey, let's kind of put the pedal to the metal here with our businesses, and you'll see a difference over the next 30, 60, 90 days and going into the fall. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.